Hello and welcome, and thanks for joining us. You're watching WION's Climate Tracker. My name is Priyanka Sharma. Here's our show for today. Our top story today: the climate crisis is worse than expected. For the first time on record, the Earth has endured 12 months of temperatures that have breached the 1.5 degrees Celsius limit set by the Paris Agreement. Also on the show, it has stopped raining in California after 4 straight days, but officials fear the death toll that currently stands at 9 could rise as the water recedes. And in Spain, fountains have dried up in popular tourist region in Catalonia as it battles its worst ever drought. Our top focus on WION's Climate Tracker today. For the first time on record, the Earth has endured 12 months of temperatures that have breached the limits set by the Paris Agreement. Europe's climate monitor C3S has confirmed that from February last year to January this year, the world crossed the threshold of keeping global warming in check to under 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels. Scientists have called this a warning to humanity. Climate change, coupled with the El Nino phenomenon, stoked record warming in 2023. Storms, drought, wildfires lashed through the planet. According to scientists, it is likely that 2023 was the hottest in 100,000 years. The extreme temperatures and weather events have continued into 2024. In fact, the year started with another broken record. Last month was the hottest January on record, the 8th month in a row of historically high monthly temperatures. Recent months have also seen an onslaught of extremes across the planet, devastating drought gripping the Amazon. We've also seen sweltering temperatures, winter temperatures in parts of Europe, deadly wildfires in South America, and record rainfall in California. And now, the Copernicus Climate Change Service has said that the last 12 months have seen warming of 1.52 degrees Celsius above the 19th century benchmark. Experts say this is a warning to humanity that we are moving faster than expected towards the Paris climate deal's limit. This does not indicate a permanent breach of the key threshold, which is measured over decades. But unless global emissions are urgently controlled, scientists warn that the world will soon fly past the targets set out in the agreement. In recent years, planet heating emissions have continued to rise, mainly due to the burning of fossil fuels. They need to fall by almost half this decade. The UN's IPCC climate panel has warned that the world is likely to crash through the 1.5 degrees Celsius mark in the early 2030s, and it will come with both social and economic consequences.
Because of the impact of the weather, 7 homes that were actually impacted.
Certainly was very intense, and it certainly looks more intense.
After 4 straight days, rain has now stopped in California. The death toll from the mega atmospheric river storm has climbed to 9. Officials fear the number could grow as the water recedes. According to America's National Weather Service, the deadly storm smashed records in Southern California, with mud and debris flows inundating roads and forcing evacuations. Although the storm is not yet over, not until after a smaller storm brings more rain and snow to the region.
Though the rain is easing up, we cannot drop our guard. We are expecting rain this evening and a surge of heavy rains in a short period of time that may impact tomorrow's commute.
The torrential downpour sweeping Southern California saw flooded streets, mudslides and debris. As of now, the Los Angeles authorities have responded to more than 475 mudslides, with 38 homes or buildings damaged, including 4 that were deemed unsafe to enter.
Since the beginning of the storm, city services and resources have responded to the following: 475 mudslides, 390 fallen trees, multiple successful water rescues, an increased volume in our traffic collisions, a dozen structure fires have been extinguished, 919 catch basin and stormwater conveyance systems have been cleared, and 441 reports of potholes have been recorded, and street services is working quickly to address them.
I've been here forever. Normally it's quiet, it's very peaceful, and this is just unfortunate something happens. So hopefully it's one in a lifetime scenario, and we just keep moving forward.
The devastation caused by the storm can be seen across the region. California Highway Patrol has released a video of a washed out road in the Mojave Desert. You can see it on your screens now. The road is nearly destroyed by floods. Meanwhile, evacuation orders and warnings are still in place in various California counties. Governor Gavin Newsom has also declared a state of emergency in 8 South Carolina counties. Is there more to marine life than we know? A scientific mission that is about to set sail off the coast of New Zealand aims to answer just that. The 21-day mission will search for undiscovered marine species 5,000 meters down in an area called the Bounty Trough. Take a look.
Fur seals laze about on the rocks and plants flourish beneath the waves in New Zealand's Cape Palliser coastline. So do many undiscovered species of corals, sponges, fish, mollusks, sea stars and urchins. A team of scientists will soon set sail to an area off the coast of the country's South Island in an attempt to find out what exactly are these species. The scientists from the Ocean Sensors Organization and New Zealand's National Institute of Water and Atmospheric Research will spend 21 days on board the research vessel, the Tangaroa. The vessel comes with specialist equipment capable of withstanding the immense pressure at 5,000 meters below sea level. New Zealand is surrounded by the Pacific Ocean and the Tasman Sea, with currents from the Southern Ocean bringing waters up from the Antarctic. Its rich ecosystem has long attracted marine scientists to study its contents. However, climate change and local stresses like overfishing and pollution have forced some marine species into extinction over the years. This is why the team believes it is crucial to document the mysteries of life below our oceans as soon as possible. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
Moving on, residents of the eastern Spanish region of Catalonia have been barred from washing their cars and filling up empty swimming pools. Sounds bizarre, right? Well, these are the measures announced to alleviate the region's worst drought on record. The measures affect around 6 million people in 200 villages, towns and cities, including Spain's second largest city, Barcelona. They were adopted after reservoirs fell to just 16% of their capacity, and that is a level low enough to trigger an emergency declaration. It is estimated that 500 millimeters of rainfall is needed in Catalonia to make up the deficit. At the Sau reservoir, which is at 4% of its capacity, a church tower which used to be underwater has now surfaced. The local government wants residents to cut water usage by 5% and farmers by up to 80% under a first set of measures. These could be tightened further if the situation does not improve. Permitted water usage will be reduced to 200 litres from 210 litres per person a day. Trees will only be irrigated with residual water for their own survival, and filling empty swimming pools will be banned, including at tourist facilities. A drought in southern Spain has also hit the farming community. Production of several crops, rice, olives and more has dropped over the past 2 years. Catalonia's water crisis comes after Spain and other parts of Europe suffered a series of heat waves in 2023 that depleted reserves through evaporation, while consumption increased. Spain's Agriculture Ministry has announced that it would distribute an extra $289 million in aid to nearly 140,000 farmers to help alleviate the impact of the drought. Moscow, meanwhile, has been hit by a powerful snowy cyclone called Olga. Almost the entire city has been covered with thick layers of snow, though no operations have been hindered yet, but people are facing difficulty in the extreme weather conditions. We end this edition of Climate Tracker with this report.